All right, Michael Carter and Garnet Barnsdale back to join you for the Pick-4 right here before the third race. Small carryover, Garnet, as we talked about, right at $100 in the carryover pool, and it's a nice sequence that was not taken down by anybody last week, including yourself, Garnet.
Yeah, I went 3 or 4. I don't remember exactly which one I missed, but it was there was a couple upsets in there. So I mean, if you don't have that much in the pool and there's a couple upsets, it doesn't take much to carry it over, which is good. Maybe we get a little bit more dough in there than the 100 this week.
All right, third race is a condition event for Pacers. I am too deep here. Act Five, Ride the Wind. I think it's down to these two. Ride the Wind is 1-3 straight, and Sunshine Act coming off a very nice victory from Post 7 over a very tough racetrack last week.
Yeah, I think I see it the same way. I think 3 and 5 are the two you're going to use here. I mean, if any of the 1, 2, 4, or 6 wins, we might be looking at a carryover right away because I think most tickets are going to look like that with the 3 and 5. There's not much more to say about that race, honestly.
All right, fourth race. Here is a single for me. I know it's not a single for you, as we talked about in the pregame show. We'll talk about the 4 Vern's Wish in a minute, but I'm gonna hedge my bets with the two shoes dropping down out of the series. Right here at Miami Fair last week was beaten handily by the Little Beast, who we'll see a little bit later on in the program, who won that event after not racing the greatest the week before. I think Two Shoes could rebound here, but Garnet, I'm a little nervous now about Vern's Wish.
Yeah, I like Two Shoes. I used them, but I also use Vern's Wish mostly on the the change to Donald Howlett on the bike. I mean, it's a big driver change. He's the second one I'm using. I also like Zippity Zoom. Zippity Zoom raced very well last week. Finished second 3 weeks in a row. He's due for a little bit of luck. So this is the race where I use the most number of horses. I'm 3 deep with the 2, 4, and 5.
I went 3 deep in the next leg. It is the 5th race, the Philly and Mare Open. I'm 3 deep here, Garnet. I'm going to go with the 3 Somewhere Ideal, coming off a 3rd place effort for trader driver Don Howlett. Number 4, Sprint to the Finish. I'm hoping we'll be winning the sprint home. Was a winner by a half a length last week in 32 and 4. And then Tammy Blue, who we talked a little bit about on the pregame show, closed game lead to finish second last out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna play to try and beat Sprint to the finish out of this. Her last 2 wins both came from the rail, so I think Somewhere Ideal's the obvious one for me. Probably gonna try and go right down the road for Don Howlett, and the other one I'm using is Tammy Blue, who I liked. I really liked the move she made last week, first up to finish second. I think it could be the 3 and 5 fighting it out to win this race down the stretch. That's the way I see it.
All right, final leg of the Pick-4 is the 6th race. It's the Horses and Geldings Open, and I am too deep here. I think it's down to 2 horses. That's Saskabush Steve, who draws up post 2 after finishing second in a dead heat last week for post 4. And then, of course, one of the more impressive performances that we all saw last week, number 4, Gray Z, 6-1 on the morning line, stepping up in class. This is where you could potentially get a price, Garnet, and could possibly maybe even get some sort of a pool shot if you get your numbers right.
That's what I'm hoping because I'm going to single Gray Z 6-1 in the morning line. I was just so impressed by his win last week. He when he pulled, he just looked racy the whole time, and he finished full of pace, 28 and 3 last quarter on that tiring track. To me, obviously, Saskabush Steve is the horse to beat, but I'm going to try to beat him with Gray Z.
All right. Let's go over our Pick-4 tickets real quick. I am 3-5 with 2, with 3-4-5 with 2-4. I'm $12. Garnet spent $12, but he went a little bit different.
Yeah, I went 3-5 with 2-4-5 with 3-5 with 4. Very unusual not to have any ones on this type on a fair track with short fields, but I don't have any.
All right. Good luck in the upcoming Pick-4. Reminder, a small carryover of right at $100. We'll see you back here next week.